Did you know that one of the greatest basketball players of all time once had to live in a car just to survive? That he missed more than half the school year as a kid because he didn't have a stable home. Today, LeBron James is a billionaire, a four-time NBA champion, and an inspiration to millions. But before the fame, the titles, and the riches, LeBron's life was full of struggle, sacrifice, and hard choices. This is the story of how LeBron James went from being homeless to a billionaire. But it's not just about basketball. It's about believing in yourself, taking risks, and refusing to give up, even when the odds are stacked against you. Act 1. A rough beginning. LeBron James' story starts in Akron, Ohio. His mother, Gloria, had him when she was just 16 years old. Now think about that for a second. A teenager raising a child on her own, with no steady income and no real support system. By the time LeBron was 3, his grandmother, who had been a pillar of support, passed away. With her gone, Gloria and LeBron were completely on their own. Their house was in terrible shape. It was old, crumbling, and worst of all, it didn't have heat. And if you've ever been to Ohio in the winter, you know how brutal the cold can be. Gloria had no choice but to move constantly, staying with friends and relatives to keep LeBron safe. This wasn't just a temporary situation. This was their life. LeBron often slept on couches, not knowing where he'd be staying next week, or even the next day. That kind of instability wasn't just physically tough, it made school almost impossible. In 4th grade, LeBron missed 82 out of 160 school days. That's more than half the year. How do you keep up with your classmates when you're not even in class? LeBron loved learning, but when survival is your main focus, school just doesn't seem as important. Act 2. A guardian angel. LeBron's life began to change when a man named Frank Walker Sr. stepped in. Frank was a local sports coach, and his son played Pee-wee football with LeBron. Frank quickly noticed that LeBron was more than just athletic, he was determined. But Frank also saw something else, a kid who desperately needed stability. Frank did something extraordinary. He offered Gloria a chance for LeBron to live with his family while she worked on getting back on her feet. This wasn't an easy decision for Gloria. Giving up daily care of her son, even temporarily, was heartbreaking. But deep down, she knew this was what LeBron needed. At just 9 years old, LeBron moved in with the Walkers. For the first time in his life, he had a stable home. He had a bed to sleep in every night, meals on the table, and a routine. That year, everything changed. LeBron didn't miss a single day of school. He got a B+ average, and most importantly, he discovered his love for basketball. The sport became more than just a hobby for him. It became his passion and his dream. Act 3. A Star is Born. LeBron's basketball talent exploded as he got older. By 8th grade, he wasn't just good, he was dominating on the court. He was already dunking, and his skills were attracting attention from coaches and scouts. When he entered St. Vincent Street Mary High School, it was clear he was something special. As a freshman, LeBron led his team to an undefeated season and a state championship. People couldn't believe how good he was at such a young age. His performance was electrifying, and it wasn't just local fans who noticed. By his sophomore year, LeBron was averaging over 25 points per game. His team won another state title, and the buzz around him grew louder. National media outlets began to take notice, and LeBron's name started appearing in sports conversations across the country. Then came his junior year. The year LeBron became a household name. He graced the cover of Slam magazine and Sports Illustrated. Sports Illustrated even gave him the nickname The Chosen One. Imagine being just 17 years old and already being compared to NBA legends. The pressure was immense, but LeBron didn't let it get to him. He kept working harder, kept improving, and kept winning. Act 4. The Controversy. Even as LeBron's fame grew, he and Gloria were still struggling financially. They lived in a modest 2-bedroom apartment and relied on public assistance to make ends meet. But Gloria never stopped believing in her son's future. She knew he was destined for greatness. During LeBron's senior year, Gloria made a bold move. She got him a $50,000 Hummer H2. The purchase caused an uproar. Critics questioned how someone on government assistance could afford such a luxury vehicle. The truth was, Gloria had taken out a loan, betting on LeBron's future success in the NBA. It was a risky move, but it was a testament to her unwavering faith in him. Act 5, a risky bet. And then came the moment that showed just how smart and confident LeBron really was. Before he even graduated high school, Reebok offered him $10 million to sign with them. But there was a catch. If he took the deal, he couldn't talk to Nike or Adidas. Let's pause for a moment and think about this. LeBron was 18 years old, a kid who had grown up with nothing, and now he was holding a check for $10 million. Most people in this situation would have taken the money without a second thought. But LeBron was different. He turned it down. Why? Because he believed in himself. He knew his worth and was willing to wait for a better deal. The very next day, LeBron was back in his high school classroom, still broke, knowing that if he got injured, he might never see an offer like that again. But LeBron wasn't scared. He was patient, and that patience paid off. Soon after, Nike came to the table with an offer that blew everyone away, a $90 million contract. LeBron's decision to bet on himself turned out to be one of the smartest moves of his life. Act 6, from NBA superstar to billionaire. In 2003, LeBron was drafted as the #1 pick by the Cleveland Cavaliers. From the moment he stepped on the court, it was clear he wasn't just good. He was on his way to becoming one of the greatest players in NBA history. Over the years, he's won 4 NBA championships, earned countless MVP awards, and appeared in more All-Star games than most players could dream of. But LeBron's greatness isn't limited to basketball. He's also a savvy businessman. He's made smart investments, launched his own production company, and signed deals that turned him into a global brand. One of his most famous deals was with Beats by Dre, where he received equity in the company. When Apple bought Beats, LeBron made millions. Act 7, giving back. LeBron's success isn't just about fame and fortune. He's dedicated to giving back to his community. Through the LeBron James Family Foundation, he's helped countless kids in Akron achieve their dreams. One of his most impactful projects is the I Promise School, which offers free meals, bikes, and even college scholarships to students. From sleeping on couches to building an empire, LeBron James has proven that no matter where you start, with hard work, smart decisions, and a belief in yourself, anything is possible. His journey is a powerful reminder that you don't have to let your circumstances define you. You can rise above them and achieve greatness. What's the biggest lesson you take from LeBron's story? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more inspiring stories like this one.